Got Thanksgiving leftovers all over the place, Black Friday deals, and the Minnesota Fighting Vikings look to save their season. It truly is the playoffs at US Bank Stadium this weekend as the 4-7 Carolina Panthers come in. Vikings need to win to keep their un poquito playoff hopes alive, and I have a lot of respect for the Panthers. Love the owner, David Tepper. Matt Rule, I think, is a fun shot of energy in the NFL, both firm and demanding. The team is young. They got playmakers on both sides of the ball, and is fast. I mean, they preach speed there, and it's awesome. And also, hey, Teddy. Hey, Teddy. Woo. So let's talk about it. Vikings going to get it done. And I love Teddy Bridgewater. I will always love him, but I hope that they sack his ass 52,000 times and he gets picked off another 9. So let's talk about it. Here are 5 keys to victory for Vikings against the Carolina Panthers on Sunday. Numero uno, Mr. Burns company softball team. Damn straight. You have to find number 53, Brian Burns, the second-year man out of Florida State, former number 16 overall pick. He is one of the best up-and-coming edge rushers in the NFL, and they list him at 250. Okay. This is a guy who played at 215 pounds at Florida State and just dominated the ACC as an edge rusher, but he gets it done. He's currently third in PFF pass rush grade at 90.5, has generated 43 pressures and 6 sacks this season. He is one of the scariest speed rushers in the league, and frankly, one of the best that they've seen in a long, long time. Also, D coordinator Phil Snow, been with Matt Rule for forever. He lines Burns up all over the place. So he's going to be at right defensive end, left defensive end, hand in the dirt. He's going to be standing up at both outside linebacker spots. Sometimes they'll even put him at slot cornerback. So the Vikings will always have to find out where 53 is. Riley Reif, Brian O'Neill, as well as the tight ends are going to have a big challenge ahead of them. If they can keep Kirk Cousins clean, Vikings going to have a shot in this game. Next up, key number 2 for the Vikings get a W on Sunday. DALVIN needs to carry this team. He does yet again. And I know all the talk about DALVIN on a pitch count. As long as this team has breath in its lungs and is still mathematically alive, they need to give the rock to Dalvin Cook as many times as it takes. Carolina is 31st in the league against the run, as well as 24th in the league, giving up 4.6 yards per carry. And the middle is where you can make hay. Even though they have tons of speed everywhere on that defense, you can run in the middle. So you love Derek Brown, the defensive tackle out of Auburn, just sort of fell down to them in the draft. But also him, Zach Kerr, as well as rookie Bravion Roy. I mean, you can run on them. They're just starting to get their feet under them. They haven't quite established themselves. You can move them in the middle. Plus Shaq Thompson, Tahir Whitehead, the 2 linebackers. Yeah, Vikings offensive line, with or without Ezra, doesn't look like he's going to play. He missed Wednesday and Thursday practice with the ankle yet again, but should be able to establish the line of scrimmage downfield, rack up yards down the middle, and then DALVIN, of course, always is a threat to bust one. If he does that again, if he racks up 100 yards and, say, 2 touchdowns on the ground, again from 33, I think the Vikings do get it done. Next up, key number 3 for the Vikings to win on Sunday. Jefferson eats all the leftovers. And with Adam Thielen as of right now, 4:30 on Thursday afternoon Central Time, potentially out for the game, pending on what happens with his COVID test. It's all on 18 in the passing game because, Chad Beebe, BC Johnson, Tajay Sharp, sure, but it is going to be all on Justin Jefferson. And also, interesting wrinkle. So Panthers offense coordinator Joe Brady was with Jefferson at LSU last year. National title champions, undefeated. Joe Burrow, amped up, Heisman, undefeated season. It's great, right? He was the passing game coordinator at LSU, so he will have some unique insights on how the Vikings will use number 2, his strengths, his weaknesses that I'm sure that he'll pass along to the defense. But also, I mean, you could know exactly what to do against Justin Jefferson, but that doesn't mean that the Panthers are going to do it. So Rasul Douglas, as well as rookie Troy Pryor Jr. coming out of Notre Dame, physical freak. I liked him. I mean, outside They've been average. Corn Elder is working in the slot. He's a damn fine player. I like him. He's been in the league since 2017, coming out of the U. It's the U being the U, baby. So I like if Thielen misses, even if Thielen doesn't miss, just having Jefferson on the outside more, even though he is an absolute slot machine. I do like those matchups just a skosh better, as well as Cousins. Needs to be better at those site adjustments as well as keeping the offense on the field, move the sticks. Panthers are 31st in the league on third down, giving it up 51.8% of the time. Jefferson, especially if Thielen misses, 10 targets minimum. Actually, that should be the floor rest of the way. Don't care. You can manufacture touches and targets for number 18. Just get the ball in his hands. Amazing things happen. Next up, key number 4 for the Vikings to get a win against the Panthers on Sunday. Get some pressure on number 5. That's right. Get after Teddy Bridgewater. And the offensive line for the Panthers, you can certainly get after them. And the Vikings better, because what's so frustrating and a little bit embarrassing, so Unique the freaking Ngakoue is still leading the Vikings in sacks with 5. And he hasn't been here since the bye. Closest is Wilson and Wanham with 3. So someone's got to get it done. The Vikings only getting 6 pressures and 1 sack on Andy Dalton on Sunday was a big reason why the Cowboys were able to put up 31. And then the Panthers offensive line, like I mentioned, every other one is okay. So we got Russell Okung at left tackle. He's phenomenal. The guy who almost signed with the Vikings in free agency before they sell for Riley Reef. He went to Los Angeles. And then also you got Taylor Moton, row the boat, over at right tackle spot. He's great as well. Plus center Matt Paradise come over from Denver in free agency. I wanted him. He is still one of the best centers in the NFL. Guards is where he can make some hay. So it'll be a combination of Chris Reed or John Miller or Michael Schofield in there, depending on injuries. Miller was limited in practice the last 2 days with a knee ankle injury. Combined, amongst the 3 of them, they've allowed 31 pressures and 5 sacks. So you can get some heat in those spots. So interior pass rush 1 time. Stephen, Jaleel, who got the sack against the Cowboys, step it up. Armon Watts, James Lynch. Free James Lynch 1 time. Also, a lot of AA gap looks, a lot of AB gap looks on third down. The Vikings may have to bring a little bit more heat. And Afadi is working back. He's got a shoulder as well as concussed. Was a limited participant on Thursday. Would be great to have him on Sunday. But, man. They got to be able to do a little bit something, move Teddy off the spot, make an errant throw that hopefully Harrison Smith, who hopefully plays on Sunday, is going to make a play, because I think 1 turnover could completely swing this game. And even if McCaffrey is out, that doesn't mean that the Vikings are out of the woods, because Mike Davis is certainly no slouch either. Next up, or lastly, key number 5 for the Vikings to eat a W on Sunday. Corners got to stop feeling their oats. Yeah, stop feeling them damn oats. So Panthers go 3 deep at wide receiver. They're damn solid, and also they run 11 personnel, 58% of their offensive snaps. So got DJ Moore, Robbie Anderson on the outside, both on pace for 1,000-yard seasons. Respect, and they're very solid vertical threats. Plus Curtis Samuel is doing a lot of amazing things from the slot as well. So it's going to be a game. I mean, Dallas was a big game as well with their triplets. So now with the Panthers going 3 wide, I mean, Gladney, Dantzler, the Chris's, both Boyd and Jones can hopefully redeem themselves. Harrison Hand if they don't. Mark Fields, sure, got to do your jobs. And also, I mean, Harrison did get back to limited participation in practice on Thursday. Check the practice report on Friday. Hopefully he's going to be good to go. But, man, if he's limited in the game on Sunday, or if he doesn't even play, it's going to be rough. It's going to be rough. But either way, I think the Vikings do need to go back to basics to a degree. I think the safety should play a lot of 2 deep, taking away the deep shots to Anderson and DJ Moore from Teddy. And I know it's tough to always have 2 deep safeties when you want to blitz more, just trying to generate a pass rush, but it is what it is. If Teddy's got some time, he's going to carve things up. And you know that he is, even though Teddy, of course, is the most quiet, humble kid in the world, but you know, he wants to light things up on Sunday. Oh, you got rid of me? Let me show you something. There you go. Final score predictions. So, it's still up in the air what happens with Thielen as of right now. But I think the offensive line still misses Ezra Cleveland, but I think that Brett Jones gets a little bit better in his second start, a little bit more chemistry between him, O'Neal, and Bradbury. And I think the Vikings are able to run, are able to control the clock. I think DALVIN has another big game. I think he has like a $130 and 2 touchdowns. I think Jefferson is able to light things up. They actually get him 10, 11, 12 targets. He has himself another 100-yard game. Kirk Cousins playing well, moving the chains on third down, not making the big-time mistakes. I think you get another good Kirk Cousins game. That defense can't get worse from Dallas, man. I think that they do step it up. They do understand that their season is on the line. I think Harrison Smith plays and is a damn warrior. So the Vikings get it done. They get a little heat on Teddy. They shut down the running game because even though Mike Davis is good, he is not Christian McCaffrey. He's good. It's not McCaffrey, but either way, bring it. Final score, give me Vikings 23, Panthers 18 by the skin of their teeth. Keep hopes alive. And then it's on to Jacksonville. Let's go. Let's go Jaguars coming into US Bank Stadium. But your thoughts, Vikings, Panthers, keys to victory, let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support that work, post on the Venmo. But until next time, Skol, production value.